Whew. What's up, everyone? I hope you guys are doing well. The future of the Hakuna Mipaka is we're going to talk about this today. And for those ones who don't know who I am, my name is Schneider. I've moved to South Africa 6 years ago. I left my entire life behind in Switzerland. I used to run a finance company there, and I had just a regular Swiss life. I moved to South Africa to pursue my dream of building an animal sanctuary, which I've achieved up until now. The mission evolved over the time, so my mission became to inspire and educate people from all around the world about the beauty of the animal kingdom and the importance of nature and animals on our planet, which I think is going pretty well so far. And now today we've reached the point where I definitely have to reveal a couple of things, to talk about misconceptions, how people receive the message, how people see my life and Dean Schneider, the person itself, and we're going to talk about this today. Hey guys. Now let's go back 6 years when everything started. I arrived here in South Africa and it took me 1 year to get everything sorted. I had to get all the paperwork done and everything to be a sanctuary and be able to offer a lifelong home to some of the animals which you guys know very well by today. And during that time I realized that documenting my day-to-day lifestyle would get a lot of attention. People would buy into it and love it. And I used this opportunity to build a mission where I can inspire and educate people from around the world about the beauty of the animal kingdom. Social media was a huge leverage and the fastest communication tool, and it was very cheap. So we thought, okay, we reached somewhere 100,000 followers, maybe 200,000 followers. And we thought, wow, man, if we one day reach 1 million followers, it's gonna change everything. We will be able to finance everything through the social media content and through digital income. And we are not even dependent anymore on donations. So we would fight and work towards it and release on a daily basis content we would share with you, or I would share with you every single aspect of my life. And we reached our goal. Shortly after that, a couple of months later, we reached the first million. Honestly, guys, nothing changed. The appreciation for the social media world was bigger. Obviously, people started recognizing me on the streets and so on, but we knew, okay, it needs much more than 1 million to literally be able to monetize things properly and finance such a place. So the hustle went on. Not even a year later, we reached 2-3 million followers. Then it took a couple of months more to reach 5-6 million followers. And we said, man, with 6 million followers, we already exceeded that typical influencer status, and we should be able to find ways to monetize things properly in order to be able to finance this place here, to make sure that we're not dependent on donations, so that we can pay all the vet bills and we can build all the big camps and live wild without having to beg for money, because that's just something I hate to do. Well, the hustle continued until we reached 10 million followers. Reaching 10 million followers and realizing that when I make a post about, hey guys, you can donate something to the Dean Schneider Foundation if you want to support me. And next day, 3,000 bucks come in, which doesn't even cover 5% of the expenses we have here on the Hakuna Mipaka Oasis, made me really rethink the whole system, the whole thing. And every time when I try to monetize something with, certain options you have on social media, people go straight away, we knew you only do this for the money and it's just about the fame and the money. Yeah, it's about the fame, because the fame helps me to inspire people, but it's not just about the money, otherwise I would be a millionaire by now. And I know if you go and Google my name, you'll find Dean Schneider must be, 3 or 5 million worth, but this is definitely not true. This is a lie, and this is not the way it is. So now you ask yourself maybe, how is it possible that other influencers can live off 500,000 followers or 1 million followers, and Dean with over 30 million followers across the globe is not managing to make enough money for his sanctuary and himself? Well, it's a pretty easy answer. It's all about values. You know, if you want to stick to your values and your principles, it's super tough to make deals with big brands. Also, my mission is to inspire and educate you guys about the beauty of the animal kingdom. So I need to possibly find matching brands who also have to do something with my mission, because otherwise I just become like an advertisement platform. And that's not what I wanted to do, and that's what I'm not been put on this planet for. So having that said, this is the exact reason why I have only one brand deal, which is Norcane. And this is also just because they decided, due to that partnership, to exclude all animal products out of their production and their watches. And Norcane stands for a lot of values. And this is why it was an amazing opportunity for me to enter a partnership deal, which has carried us along the way now over the past couple of years. And this brings me straight to the next topic, which is values culture. Some of you guys have heard about it, others not, but Values Culture is my brand, which I have launched just recently, and it's about bringing value-based life back into our society. Why did I do that? Because I failed over the past 5 years, even though I have a global, huge die-for community, to enter a brand deal, an ambassador deal with one of the big brands, because I can just not stand behind it and represent them with a good feeling. Because the values and the sustainability aspect is just not on the level where I am standing. This is why over the course of 2 years, I decided together with a couple of friends to establish Values Culture exactly according to the criteria and according to the principles of how I live and how I believe. Now, I really hope and pray that Values Culture is going to become a huge success, because it's one of 3 main pillars in my life, which the whole Hakuna Mipaka Oasis is built on, which my life is built on, and it has a mission on itself as well, of bringing value-based life back into our society. I'm preaching about values since 6 years. I've always done it in the animal world and in nature, but now it's also time to do it for the humans, because by all this craziness, we all know what's going on here on the planet. We need exactly that. We need values. We need humans to treat each other with highest values. Now, having that said, let's switch back to why does he not make donations? If he has such a huge following, he must be making hundreds of thousands, if not even millions of donations, because everyone loves his animals. His videos always go viral. Look, how does he do all of that? Okay, I'm gonna explain it to you guys. All right, now speaking absolutely transparent and open with you guys, we make between $3,000 and $5,000 donations a month. The Hakuna Mipaka Oasis, the maintenance costs are around $25,000. So as you guys can see, by no means we can cover the costs of the Hakuna Mipaka Oasis with the donations. I did the same calculation. I was absolutely shocked, because the usual calculation goes, okay, he has 10 million followers on Instagram. So if he puts a story up on his Instagram, maybe 2 to 3 million followers will see it. And if only 1% of those 2 to 3 million followers would donate between $5 and $10, this leaves you with, I don't know, $150,000. That means every time I make a story on Instagram asking for donations, you guys might think, oh, he must do between $100 and $150,000. That's not true. Fact is, last time when it was my birthday in October and I told you guys, listen, thank you for all the best wishes, but if you want to do something good and if you want to gift me something, just do a little donation to the Schneider Foundation. Guess how much came in? Do you have a number? It was $3,200 from a community of 10 million on Instagram and 30 million worldwide. Pretty crazy, right? Yeah, I was shocked too. That's why I decided I cannot be dependent on donations. It's impossible. I cannot make the well-being of the animals, of Dexter, of Snow, of all the lions, of the dogs, and of each and every animal here, which is in my care, I cannot make their well-being dependent on donations. It's just impossible. Then some would immediately mention YouTube. YouTube has monetized content. Yes, absolutely right, but we cannot post so regular on YouTube, because on YouTube we have very high quality content and it takes a lot to produce this content. So in the frequency which we post, we can by far not make enough money, digital income, to cover the costs here, pay bills or pay any salaries. And then the next topic, which you guys obviously will raise, well, he has so many rich people and celebrities following him. Why does not one of all these multi-millionaires just give him $1 million to dedicate to his animals and so on? Well, I tried it. Like, there was a time, there was, I guess, someone last year where things looked quite critical for us. And I reached out to about 25 celebrities, which I've been in contact with on social media. And I said, listen, I've never asked you for nothing. And this is not my way of doing things. But now it's pretty critical. And I would appreciate any type of support. Now, guess from all those millionaires and celebrities, how many people did write back? And how many of them did eventually donate something? Do you have a number in mind? 0. I was in touch with those people. I would speak with them on a monthly basis, with some of them every 3 months. And then there was that moment where I needed support. No one would have spent not even a cent. So that's the sad reality, you know? It's not like if I have this guy or that person following me or thinking I'm a cool guy, your life is sorted and now everything is cool. That's literally not the case. The sad reality is you have to take care of yourself. So why did I even reach that point of having to do all these things? I mean, to be honest with you guys, a lot of people see a nice pool, a big house, a beautiful lifestyle, sunshine, lots of nature. But in fact, if you look behind the scenes, there's a lot going wrong here as well. Like the house is actually falling apart. Where we are sitting now, we had to stabilize the roof with a lot of poles because the roof was cracking. Every time we have rainstorms, it rains straight into my bedroom. Like literally, I have to wake up in the middle of the night and place buckets there. In order to fix that, I have to build a new house. In order to build a new house for the entire team and myself, I need to have money for that. So that's definitely not an option right now. I'm speaking to my family. They might gonna be able to help out once we have some parts to finance it, but that's all a project for the future. Then the Monkey Dome. The Monkey Dome is such an essential heart project for me because I can't wait to release Lupita, Aisha, JJ, Momo together as one family in that Monkey Dome. During the building, all of a sudden, the people came back to me and said, we made a miscalculation, it cost double the amount of what we initially said. So they had to stop now because I don't have the money to just say, okay, continue. I've got enough money, I can pay the double of the amount. So we're waiting. The prices of the materials went up. We have to wait for another 1 or 2 months until we can finance it, until we have more income in order to be able to finalize that Monkey Dome. So that's also, you know, like, it's just things which you guys don't see, which I have to deal with on a daily basis. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I don't want to sit here crying about all the negative things and so on. There's a lot of beautiful things happening in my life as well. I've got a beautiful wife. I just got married. I got the best team around me. I always got the same people around me. So we're literally a family. It's not just a working team. I'm super grateful for the entire social media community. The global Hakuna Mipaka family has made this possible, has inspired millions and millions of people around the world about the beauty of the animal kingdom. I've got kids wanting to become vets. We've got lots of people wanting to protect actively animals right now and being very conscious about different problems happening in this world. And this is all thanks to our content and all thanks to all the social media work we are doing here. So I'm very, very grateful for that. But the fact is, all this can just function when things are also financed. No one can do all these things for free. And protecting animals, protecting nature, and elevating all this onto the next level is always combined with financial contributions. And so it is my responsibility as the head of everything to create that. Then another very important thing to me, for you guys to at least hear, is I'm just a human, same as you guys are. I turned 31, and at night when I go to sleep, I think about, can I have a family? Can I have kids? Will I ever be able to buy myself a house? You know, like all these different questions which you guys ask yourself as well. And how will I be able to fit all of that into my mission? You know, that can be at times quite challenging, but it is a deep desire of mine as well. And, you know, I'm talking with my wife about it. I managed to marry finally, as I mentioned, I think before already. But there's a lot of other personal steps I would love to achieve in my life as a human on this planet in order to feel fulfilled And yeah, just keep that in mind as well, that next to all of that content, next to all of that mission, next to everything I'm doing for the animals and for you guys out there in the world, I would love to achieve a couple of other things in my private life as well, which would make me feel very good and proud and happy. Now, having that said, I don't want to waste any more of your time. We have a lot in the making in regards to content. As I mentioned to you guys, a biopic about my entire life is coming. It's going to take some time, but we are in production of it. We've got tons load of other things going on. We've got some live streaming going on and a lot of exciting things. And I'm glad to have you with us on board and going this journey with us. I will be on that mission until the day I die. I told that to all of you guys 6 years ago when I had 50 followers. I said it 2 years ago when I had 5 million followers, and I'm saying it now, and I will say it even in 10 years. This is my life. Thank you for supporting me and the entire team, and much love from South Africa.